live. I'm John Boy. I'm sitting out here in my truck on a rainy day. The last day of the work week. So I'm led to believe. Who knows what time, what place, because in the reality of everything, none of that matters. Man, I went a little crazy on my other live stream, but that's basically where I'm at. I mean, that's what I think, and I guess that's just how it is. Yep. Free gutter cleaning and root check. We can get some free gutter cleaning today. I want to get a copyright. That's what I'm looking for. I need to get a copyright. Bang bang. Hey, did you get my? I sent you a message and a picture yesterday after the live stream to let you know that's me. I put "it's me" underneath the picture. It's sending RSP or whatever. It ain't your regular MMS or however that works. Oh, I listen to NPR radio. They are left all the way. They are the narrator generators, and then up here in Jackson, the the not white stations push the same narrative. It's crazy. Well, look, hey, are you working or anything? That's why I didn't call. I didn't want. I know spring break's coming up. I'll just buzz you real quick after I end this live. That way, it's me. The prefix will be a 731. But yeah, man, it's just I don't know. Okay. When's a good time to call you? You want me to call you this afternoon? Like 5 or 6 your time or my time? Your hour. Yeah. No. 6 would be my 5, so that wouldn't be good. So like 7 o'clock, that'd be my 6. That way. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was looking at getting monetized. I mean, I was looking at this a month or so back or something, just going through my channel and stuff. Man, it's talking about having to have like 3 million views or something. And I'm like, what the? You got to make whatever. Man, I don't know. I think I've got over 500,000. I have a million views since 2016, but damn, they're making the daggum go high. All right, bang, man. I'll call you later. I don't know what the deal is. I know I switched phones. I switched carriers. And I'm fixing to go to Mint Mobile, which is part of T-Mobile. But look, I can get unlimited everything and hotspot for $90 for 3 months. 3 months worth of unlimited everything and hotspot for $90. Come on. AT&T was charging me $175 for 1 month. I'm using a Walmart phone, and they won't honor the insurance to fix the Pixel 6 that I was paying for. I'm like, fuck, excuse my language. I done got to the point I'm like, screw it, man. The banks are pissing me off. I've never seen a bank. You go in there, I go in there, I got really windows. It's raining in here. I go in there at noon, deposit my check into my checking account. Take what cash I want to make it the next Friday, for my cash pocket, for my Friday, so I don't have to mess with my bank account. I'm only using that for bigger bills, right? So I sit there. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. I'm at the local grocery, little mom and pop's gas station. I go to use my card to get some gas, I've already, and it's denying my card. I'm like, what in the world? So I went up there that next, well, it showed up on Saturday or something like that. So I was like, all right, whatever. So the next time I cashed my check, I went in there in the bank. Hey, Paris. And I go, look, I just want to cash my check. They're like, well, what's your account number? I'm like, that doesn't matter right now. They're like, well, you remember? I was like, look, I just need to cash my check and then put cash in my account because y'all screwed me up. I had to reach in my pocket that day and get cash money that I had figured for the rest of the week, and it just screwed me up. You know what I mean? Then I had to hit the ATM to draw out cash money, or if I was in line, I had to sit there and hit cash back. And it was just throwing me off because I was trying to keep a stockpile in the bank for like, so it's easier to pay my insurance and shit like that, you know. Mm. Oh yeah, and then I got the e-wallet on this phone because this is a smartphone thing. The first time I ever used it, it worked, and after that, I can't get it to work for nothing. But it'll sit there and Gmail me and tell me they denied the payment through my e-wallet. So I go to the bank, and these people are like, we don't know nothing about the new fangled. I'm like, y'all are a bank. Electronic wallet is connected to your bank. Evidently, it is the bank. Something in your system, in your computer program, something's up. It's not my phone. It's not my e wallet because I got a Gmail telling me they denied it. And the only person that could deny it is this bank. And they're like, we don't know nothing about that you fangled e wallet stuff. I'm like, okay. That's part of banking, isn't it? If you go to your bank over e-wallet problems, shouldn't the bank have somebody that's not old school and believes TV should still have tubes in them? I mean, come on. I mean, what world are we living in? There's no sir. Go to dadgum. All right, I went to Long John Silver's. I shouldn't have, but I figure how bad can they process this fish, right? You get a meal, and it comes. You get your choice of two sides, and there's five different sides, except for they've only got two of them, so you don't have a choice. It's just whatever they got. You make your order, and before you can tell the sides, they're already calling back to you coleslaw and fries. It's like, no man, I want coleslaw and green beans. We don't have any green beans. I'm like, well, how about some corn? Oh, we ain't got any corn. I don't want rice, but I go, how about rice? We're out of rice. I go, well, how about some fries? Yeah, we got fries. Okay, I'll take fries and coleslaw. Everywhere you go, it's like that. It's just crazy. It's like nobody gives a shit about making the. I mean, all right, like this gas station right across the street from where I'm working. They decided to put in a deli. They got deli meat, right? First day they opened up the store. I mean, they built a brand new store. It's old. But anyhow, go in there, come turn and find out, daggum, all their sandwiches were free that day, right? All right. But check this out. The first person come over here, they're saying, man, that thing loaded down with some meat, right? Next guy come back over here, it didn't have as much, but it's still a lot of meat and it was free. I get over there, I get one daggum slice. Yeah, it was free though. But then I go back over there because they used to have these Philly cheese things, right? They're kind of expensive. They're like $5.69 or something like that, right? I went over there one day because I didn't when I drive. Sometimes I just get sick of driving up here in Jackson. Just there's a lot of non-driving MFers out here on this road. It's like they'd never been in a car before and don't understand anything about the rules of the road. I sure been using the hell out of this PA system. Explain to people where their gas pedal is, explain to people the speed limit set at a certain speed. So please do it. Obstructing traffic is against the law. Texting and driving, you shouldn't be doing that. Hey, are you okay? You crossed that line 3 times. You know, Hell, yesterday, the daggum sheriff's department in my county down there sat there and had somebody pulled over. They're going through dude's car like crazy. One cop. I didn't realize when I first saw him and he's holding the dog. I thought it was whoever owned the car because it's a rag league car, right? And the closer I got, I realized he had a sheriff thing on. But man, it looked like a crackhead wearing a sheriff vest for real. And I'm like, and I'm going by real slow. And I'm looking, and dude holding the dog looks at me, and I'd get by him about 10 foot. And I sit there and I grab the old mic, and I go, "You're probably conducting illegal search and seizure, aren't you?" Man, they kind of stopped. Anyhow, I got home, right? And, oh, yeah, I got about another 200 foot down the road, and I just hit those sirens, and I floored it and got going on down the road. And I got home and it wasn't 4 minutes later, man, that car they had pulled over on the side of the road was going by the house because they were my neighbor. I knew the car. So, but yeah, when I sat there and said that, I'm watching in the mirror and the dude that was digging through the car, he stood up. Dude holding the dog, he turns and looks. And I'm like, yep, that ended that stop. That's what I'm out here trying to do, man. I'm fixing to start pulling these cops over when I see them go over the line. If they're speeding, if they don't come to a complete stop, look, look, I've got a camera. Oh, damn. How you do this? That right there records that way and that way. You know what I mean? There's the camera for because I had a smart ass cop tell me, well, why don't you get a camera that's got rear view on it? Oh, I do now, Epper. You smart Epper. That's the only cop that has stopped me 3 times, and I've never shown him my ID. Yeah, 3 times I've had to deal with that Epper, and 3 times I've kept him from even trying to ask for my ID because the last time, and it's on my channel, I turned around and said, "Why are you harassing me?" I'd been in Dollar General shopping for 15 minutes. I did not do anything but leave work and drive to Dollar General in my neighborhood there. I come out having to deal with 2 cops in the parking lot waiting on me to walk out of Dollar General for some reason. And to this day, they never said why I was having to deal with them. But I got it on video. It's on my channel. And that dadgum Officer Cook of the Henderson Police Department. I'm gonna get that little thing. I'm gonna get her on camera violating probably my rights again. But she's going down. And so is that daggum Henderson Municipal City Judge, whatever he is. He's going down. Is that Joker? Now look, I go in there. It's their burden of proof to prove that I committed. It's not my burden of proof to prove I'm innocent, right? Well, the MFer wouldn't let me bring in my phone to show the video of what I had the memory card from the dash cam because phones aren't allowed. And I brought that up. I'm like, well, Your Honor. He goes, well, where's your evidence? I go, well, Your Honor, you won't let us bring a phone in. I got the memory card in my phone. He didn't say, well, I'll waive it for this or nothing, right? And then I testify, and at the end of my testimony, I sat there and told the judge, I said, I did not even touch the line, much less go over the line. I wasn't even on the line, you know. And look, I am supposed to have 2 continuances if needed, right? No sooner than I tell that judge I didn't go over any line, he started beating the gavel and said, guilty. Wait a minute. What happened to due process here? What happened to, hey, ask that cop to, you know, what happened to me? What happened to my continuances? Why was I judged as soon as I shut my mouth? Before I could even hold on, you know what I mean? Next time I was over, I'm like, hey, oh. And I walked up to that judge's bench and I looked him dead in the eyes and said, I'm going to appeal your decision. And then by that time, they had the assistant chief of police up to me, you know, trying to touch my arm to move me from the courtroom. I was the last case. There was nobody else in there. It's just me and all them fucking boats. Hey, guess what the address is of the Henderson Police Department and the municipal court? It's on Crook Street. Crook. And people think, oh, that's because of the people they have in jail. No. It's called Crook Street because you got a bunch of crooks working on that corner. Yeah. I can't find nobody brave enough to be a witness so I can sit here and walk around in Henderson right there around that police department with my camera and my brown bag of root beer. Teddy's root beer. Look, I'm fixing to go to work, I think. Yeah. Getting pretty close to that time. Work. All right. Well, look, bang. I'll holler at you later. It's going to be me when I call. I'll call. If I can remember, man, my memory is like, oh, man, Ouija got a hold of me. Look, this is like 3 weeks ago, but she was hanging from my arm right there. And when I was trying to get her off my arm, she got a hold of my thumb and just went gum deep with teeth. And then when I was trying to get her off my thumb, she got a hold of this finger right. I don't know. This is 3 weeks, but that dog is mental. But anyhow, this has been John Boy. And I hope you're not dumber due to listening to me. Everybody have a nice day.